As season 0 comes to a close, I'm here to tell you that Captain America and Wolverine are the same. What do I mean by that? Well, Wolverine was an F tier character at the start of season 0. Worst character in the game, no idea what to do with him. Why does he exist? He needs buffs immediately. It seems that Captain America is getting that same treatment, except by the end of season 0, people still haven't really figured him out. Well, I'm here to tell you why he's just like Wolverine. Wolverine destroys vanguards. He is an absolute tank killer. Well, what if there was a such thing for poke characters? Hela, Hawkeye, Punisher, Squirrel Girl, etc. Captain America is that character. He has a niche in the game. And with my time on the character, I'm here to show it to you. I'm going through some recent history of mine to show you a couple clips of what to do with Captain America versus characters. Just like Wolverine, you need to have a little patience. You need to try and isolate these characters and quickly destroy them. People don't think that he outputs a lot of damage, but I'm here to tell you that you can destroy these squishy DPS characters in 3 seconds or less. Just a really quick combo to use with Captain America. It goes as such. You jump towards the character with your fearless slam. Throw your shield while you're in the air. It has a 25-meter distance. Bounce it off the ground. You don't have to aim it. That's going to do 70 damage. Land your slam. That's another 30 damage. By that time, you've taken 100 damage off of a 250 health character. That's nearly half of their life gone. They're going to be in quick shock. You land a quick punch, and that's another 40 damage. There's 140. And then that gives you your 4 vibranium shield throws, each one doing 40 damage. So as they try to back away, or if you want to backstep a little bit, use your 4 throws. They're dead. And you can do this so quickly. And I'm going to compile a couple clips, put them together. Hopefully you enjoy it. Here's a recent game where I played as Namor to start the round, and we got absolutely steamrolled, 6-9. And you'll notice that the other team's Hela went 24-3. So I had no choice but to switch over to Captain America for the remainder of this game to try and knock that off. And I will pull some clips from this game as an example of what Captain America really can do to Hela. From that same game, here's going to be my first kill of Hela in the second round. After we dispose of Cloak and Dagger real quick. Boom is pretty easy for Cap to kill as well. We notice Hela's in the back doing her thing like she does. Lucky for us, she doesn't notice we're here, so we get a couple free hits off. Hit her with the vibranium saw, and then there's just nowhere she can go. Absolutely nothing she can do when you're in her face. So coming out, the door opens. We see Hela's in the back, right where we like to have her, so we can try to isolate her a little bit. We dive on her. She takes a hit from probably Hawkeye, and we smoke her. So although I understand we didn't kill Hela start to finish on our own, the pressure that we applied definitely cannot be handled by Hela. As we'll see here in slow motion, we're going to approach the Hela from the high side so we can get in our heroic slam, which we tend to line up perfectly. Luckily for us, Hawkeye hits her, takes her health below half. She gets a quick heal from Dagger, and then bam, we take that 30 damage from her life, punch her once, and then throw the shield. So very quickly, we did 30 damage with the slam. We did the one punch, which is 40, 70 damage, and then we threw the shield, which is another 70, adding to 140. And we did that all within less than a second. There's no way Hela can survive that after taking any hit. So here's another kill on Hela where I'm able to actually totally isolate her into a one-on-one with me. As you'll see, she's in the back, like a Hela typically is. I'm just going to run right past Groot and don't pay him any attention. I'm diving. I throw my vibranium shield, although it misses. I'm trying to take that 70 damage immediately off of her. I do hit her with a slam, which is 30. Immediately punch her, which is 70. Hit her with one saw throw, which is another 40. So we got 30, 40, 40, which is 110 damage just right off the rip. She's scared, so she's going to bird away. And at that point, I know I have it won. So I'm closing the gap with my dash, not afraid to escape at all because I'm taking this one-on-one to the house. It's hell of a cap, for God's sakes. Get a couple punches in. She stuns me, so I throw my shield up to see if she's going to kill herself. She doesn't. Still finish her off. She's freaking out because I'm in her face, and she missed a couple shots. Even if she were to hit them, I'm pretty confident I kill her first. And just to quickly summarize this game, we did end up pulling out the victory, 5-4. I believe it has a lot to do with the team comp switch, and I'm going to take some credit switching from Cap or to Cap from Namor, and then just handling that Hela, who started out 23-3 and 37-14. Yeah, I like that matchup a lot, as I will continue to show you. As with Hela, here's another very tough character for most people to attack, Hawkeye. What's important about all poke characters is you initiate Cap's best combo. So you'll see Hawkeye is a little hurt, he's about half health or so. So it's definitely a big advantage for me because of how quickly I can close the gap on him with my heroic slam. So I'm going to come in. As I'm in the air, immediately throwing my shield. I'm not exactly aiming for him because it will just ricochet off of any surface. Even if they're invisible, it will hit them. And then as that hits him, takes away 70 health, right into a slam. Boom. Now his health is very minimal. He's terrified. He's got Captain America in his fucking face. One punch, and he's toast. So it just comes down to hitting Cap's combo, and you'll see that very frequently out of me. So quickly on that same kill, I just want to show you how quick it is in real time. Just ridiculous. Maybe 2 seconds. I don't know if that. So in that span of time, 1 to 2 seconds, you're doing shield throw, 70, heroic slam, 30, 100, and then I hit him with one punch, which is 40. So 140 damage in 2 seconds or less. And people think Cap just doesn't deal a lot of damage. That's because they're just face tanking and punching and punching and punching, and they're not utilizing all the tools Cap actually has. So coming up here is a play on a Hawkeye where he pops his ult. I absolutely love that if I can get to him. If he's on a high ledge or something, then I will just stand there with my shield up. Otherwise, in a map like this where he's on even ground and I'm able to get to him, I will attack him while he's in his ult because I know he's only thinking offensively. He's not going to worry about saving his life. So I'm going to go ahead and play this right here in real time and just show you how quickly you can destroy somebody like Hawkeye with Captain America. Boom, just like that. So that was real time 3 seconds. I missed one of my shield throws. So yeah, it reminds me a lot of Wolverine, except for against poke characters. Isolate the poke character, as Wolverine will do to a Vanguard, and you absolutely destroy them. There's nothing they can do, especially because of the shield. So this next kill, I'm actually not going to pull off perfectly. I'm going to miss my slam. I'm going to miss my vibranium throw, which is 100 points off the rip. So I'm just going to have to get in his face and bully him. You'll notice the Scarlet Witch is back there helping him out. So this gives me the incentive to basically solo alt Hawkeye. And I'm comfortable doing that since he's such a devastating character to the team. And I want to survive. I think one of the biggest things with any Vanguard, especially Captain America, is how long can you survive? And so we'll just see how this plays out. One thing that's harder about Hawkeye than the other poke characters is his knockback ability and I believe it's a double jump. I've never played him, so I don't know exactly. But that makes him slightly harder to kill just because it takes a little bit longer, and you'll see that here. So right there, he just took a chunk of his health because he hit my shield and shot himself. So that is what makes Cap so devastating to these characters. And boom. So while he was in the air, you'll notice I put my shield up. Firstly, because my favorite way to kill people is them shooting themselves off my shield. Secondly, it's just a smart play. Like, I don't know exactly where he is, so I am going to protect myself firstly, and characters other than Hawkeye have to reload, so that gives me an advantage over them from time, because if they're having to reload, I definitely win that fight. But I think this would be an example of one of the harder 1v1s to pull off against a character like Hawkeye. And it required an ult, but I did that due to it being kind of a 2v1. So here's another little example of Hawkeye, kind of isolating him one-on-one. See him in the background there, and I'm having my shield up because he can't really pressure me that much. Maybe he breaks my shield, but it's going to take a couple shots. By that time, I've closed the distance on him. So he shoots behind me, shoots my shield, shoots me. I get my slam off. I miss it. He does his knockback thing, and then boom, he shoots himself again off my shield. That deflect damage takes a chunk of his life. And then get that shield throw. 2 punches, he's toast. Another character that I absolutely love pressuring as Captain America is the Punisher, Frank Castle. I personally think he's harder than Hela and Hawkeye as Captain America, but that's not to say he's still not easy. And in this scenario, he's going to be up on the high ground, so I'm not going to be able to get my initial combo off of the slam shield throw, which is an immediate 100 health. So jump up here, and now I'm face to face with Frank Castle. Try and get a couple punches in. Gets away. This engagement is already longer than I like, but it's still the Punisher versus Captain America, so I'm very confident in my ability to take it on. Let him waste some ammo, see what he's going to do. He's running. I'm going to pressure him some more. I get my little vibranium toss in there. Take 70 health away from him. He's going to pull out a shotgun. So I pull up my shield. He shoots himself. Shoots himself again as he breaks my shield, and now his health is below half. I have my 4 shield tosses down at the bottom left. So even if he tries to run away, I have 25 meters of 4 throws. There's no chance. So there's 2. I hit him with the first one. I missed the second one. Hit him there with the fourth one. And then I got a punch off to finish him off. Just like that. And if I were to have done better with the shield throws and aimed him better, not be so frantic, he would have died much quicker. I'm going to use this as my final example of why Captain America is useful and has a place higher than C tier and D tier and all these other stupid tier videos. Pressuring the Punisher. Here we go. Dive in. Slam. Always start the slam shield throw, which I didn't do the shield throw yet. And hit him there. And just keep that shield up when he's shooting. And pressure him. By the time he gets the shotgun out, he's pretty toast. He got 1 shot off. And For those who didn't know, Punisher, when he's in his turret, if you're standing face to face with him with your shield up, he will kill himself. So definitely give that a shot. I don't want to go find a clip of it. I've done it many times. I'm not a great video editor or anything, and this is kind of my first go at this. But I just wanted to show that Captain America is like Wolverine, just with poke characters, not vanguards. Thank you for everyone who gave it the time to watch, and hope you learned something. You can see I've put quite a bit of time into this character. Before the game came out, I knew that I wanted to main him. I've really just enjoyed his shield in the lore. I really enjoy the kit. He plays exactly as I imagined. One buff I wish he would have is the shield deflect. I really wish you could aim it. I think it makes it a little more challenging when you can't aim it. It's random. I understand that he's getting a movement buff for season 1. I have no idea what that could be. Perhaps that's an extra dash to his kit, or maybe faster sprint speed, higher jump. I'm not quite sure, but I'm excited about it. I'm going to continue playing him, and I just think he's such a fun character and doesn't get quite the hype he should, because he's fun and he can kill a lot of squishy characters quickly. Thank you for watching, and we'll see what comes next.